doing all of these concert promotions out there in the valley. You're on radio
Mhm.
every day during the week. You're also writing new material. You're recording new material. In some cases, you're flying to Nashville to work with us.
Yeah.
In other cases, you're working with local musicians there in your vicinity.
Mhm.
You truly have figured out how to work 8 days a week. It's incredible. And the amount of music that you have recorded and you're finding niches for today is really admirable. I can't believe what you're able to do with this now.
Well,
Why don't you talk a little bit about where you're taking some of this music today? I think it'd be a good point to kind of.
As I mentioned, our brother Ron Fairchild, who we've done a lot of recording with, and who is an amazing engineer, as we know, one of the most talented musicians any of us have ever met.
Yeah, absolutely.
So humble about that, as you know. But I mean, that's anyone who knows him knows exactly what I'm talking about. After Ronnie went back and revisited a lot of this stuff and mixed it, made it sound like the 21st century and brought it up to speed, it inspired me to share it around with some friends. And I have some amazing artist friends by the name of Karen and Tony Barone, who have had such an amazing career as artists and entrepreneurs in their lives. They moved out here like in about 2005 or so, and we just started. They were fans of me on the radio, and they were also fans of Jimmy FITZ, and they'd come to all my live gigs and became fans of my music. And so I just started sending Karen some music just to check out and stuff as friends and fans and everything. And all of a sudden, she sends me a performance art video of audio video, which we were talking about. And then all of a sudden, Tony gets inspired and does a piece of fine art called audio video with my mug on it. Okay. And then it just started a process. I sent Dancing Skeletons, a song that you and our late brother Pete Cummings, Ron Fairchild, and I wrote, four of us. And we've recorded that several different times in different ways. And you know how many mixes of that. I've been obsessed with mixing that darn thing. So I sent that song to Karen, and she did an amazing performance art video, and she put skeletons in it and, interpreted the theme, right? I actually, now that I'm thinking about it, excuse me for bouncing around a little bit just to keep the story straight. I was on the Joe Franklin show on WOR, the superstation, right?
This was back. This is way back.
And I performed Dancing Skeletons. So I sent that video clip to Karen, and that inspired her to do her performance art video. And then Tony did a fine art piece on Dancing Skeletons. And then I said, well, we got a concept here. Web 3.0 is happening. People are minting NFTs. I think there's, Freddie, I've always liked to be in the new frontier, whatever that happens to be at the time. And I wanted to figure out a way to take audio and video and figure out how we can mint NFTs in this new Web 3.0 metaverse world, tech world that is happening, right? So we started a system. I'd send Karen some songs of ours, and she would, certain songs would click with her. She'd ask me to send her the lyrics, and she would do her performance art pieces. Tony would do. So this process has gone on for like the last year and a half. So what we have right now, we have 10 performance art full-length music videos of Karen's interpretation of the music, and it's so unusual and so cool and so interesting. And
it's very eclectic.
Oh, it is, and she's such an amazing creative spirit. And then Tony gets inspired by her work and the music, and then he paints the painting, right? So we've got 10 performance art music videos with original music and 10 pieces of really world-class fine art of Tony's. So what we're doing October 18 is releasing doing a skull drop of these really unique looking skulls just in time for Halloween. And we're going to do that on October 18, 10 skulls, 3 of each. And that's going to be our next NFT mint in time for Halloween. And then we're going to work on releasing an audio video NFT album of these 10 songs. A lot of them are songs that you're on, Freddie. Some of them are songs that Wendy and I have written together, my wife, WJ Renee. And so we're going to do that with Tony's painting. So we're figuring that out. So that's how I'm keeping in this modern world the music alive, you know, and it's a new frontier, a new way for artists to be able to monetize their intellectual property, not be encumbered by this
imperial entanglements.
Direct to consumer. I'm trying to be so kind.